Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're talking about the defective verb coepi. Okay, and this is in your book on page 166. Okay, coepi is called defective because it does not have a present system. That is, it has no present, imperfect, or future forms. It only exists in the perfect system. That is, it only has perfect, pluperfect, and future perfect forms. Okay, so let's take a look at how to conjugate coepi. So coepi in the perfect would be coepi, coepisti, coepit, coepimus, coepistis, and coeperunt. Just like you would expect any other perfect active indicative verb to be. And so if you're translating coepi, coepi is I began or I have begun. Okay, so it's the verb coepi means began. So you say I began or I have begun. Coepisti would be you began or you have begun. Coepit, he, she, or it began or he, she, or it has begun. Coepimus, we have begun or we began. Coepistis, you all have begun or began. And coeperunt, they have begun or just they began. Okay, so that is coepi in the perfect, and coepi cannot be made passive, so it's only going to be in the perfect active. Okay, and then pluperfect, okay, would look just like a pluperfect indicative verb, so we have to use the stem, which is the what we would call normally the third principal part, but for coepi it's just the first person singular minus the I, so plus eram, so coeperam, coeperas, coeperat, coeperamus, coeperatis, and finally coeperunt. I'm just going to translate the first person singular, which would be I had begun. Okay. And of course, coeperas, you had begun, etc. Okay, so that's pluperfect. And then future perfect. You guessed it. The stem plus now the future endings of sum. So coepero, coeperis, coeperit, coeperimus, coeperitus, and coeperint. And when translating for singular, coepero, I will have begun. Okay, so coepi is a defective verb. It exists only in the perfect system. It only has perfect, pluperfect, and future perfect tenses. So how would you say I begin? How would you use the present tense? Well, for the present system, use the verb incipio. Incipio, incipere, to begin. Okay, incipio is a compound of capio. So incipio would be I begin. Incipiebam would be I was beginning. And then incipiam, future tense, would be I will begin. Okay, and thanks for tuning in, everybody, and see you next time.